Hello YouTubers, today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video. This one is a camera for my microscope, an upgrade actually from upgrading my old one, which is a piece of junk, but it's worked for years. I probably bought it 10 years ago and adapted it to my microscope, my Amscope. So this one is supposed to be, I think it's 16 megapixel. I love how I say that, but yeah, it's going to be a 16 megapixel. Trying to look for it right here. HDMI 1080p digital. Magnifier. It's a CMOS Microscope camera with HDMI output to TV. So I'll be most likely using the USB for this one. And what's particularly cool about this one comes with the actual Sony sensor. So this comes with the Sony CMOS 1/2.9. So the pixel size is 2.85 times 2.85. I don't know if that's a UM or whatever. I don't know what that means, but so the resolution is supposed to be, with HDMI, is supposed to be 4608 by 3456. That's 1080p. And resolution, I guess, for the USB would be 720 frames per second, which it comes out to 1080p almost. So I've seen there's other microscopes, you know, that range out to like $500–600 from Amscope, and to kind of find out what the sensors they're using, the good sensors, it's going to be the Sony sensors. And I looked at a lot of other people's videos and stuff like that, kind of looked at, because there's one, let's say Paul Daniels, you know, I check out his channel, and he's got a pretty clear picture. So he's got the Sony sensor. I know that camera roughly sells for about $450. So this is supposed to have the same sensor for like less than $100. So I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to perform. It's going to be kind of interesting, to tell you the truth. Open this up here. I wonder if they had like a serial number for this thing, but they don't, or model number. So it is really going to be pretty interesting to do a compare this to my old microscope, but it came with the HDMI cable, which that's that like smaller micro one or something. It's a nice cable to have. They got the contact information from China. Of course, we got our China CD. Got the nice, I think this is blue. Sucks being halfway colorblind, but okay, decent cord. Used for some other stuff. I got a big long one that's probably twice the size of that one. That's probably what I'm going to use for this. So you got your little cheap power adapter. That's 5 volts by 1 amp. So what I'll do is I'll probably replace this. I mean, this thing is light. I don't trust that. So I'll probably just hack off the cord, make an extension, of course. I'm not gonna plug that in close. Like how they got that package, pretty cool. Here goes your little remote. Which, from what I understand, you can't use the remote functions with the, we'll pull our little tab here, the power. Now it's got power. But from what I understand, you can't use the remote when you're using the HDMI, or not HDMI, but the USB cable. And that's kind of weird, you know, USB to USB. Alright, so here's the camera. Oh, this thing's got like no weight to it whatsoever. Uh-oh, I hear something. I think something's broken in this one. Doesn't sound good when you hear something. What the heck is that, dude? I don't think it's supposed to be rattling around. So that's not good. We're gonna have to take that apart and see what that's all about. So there goes your sensor in there. And put that back on there. Yeah, I don't know what would be, what did that be? Capacitor, piece of metal or something? Not good. Especially when you hear that out of a camera. Let's see what's inside it, I guess. I expect you taking the camera apart. So I'll see if it works. If it doesn't, then I'm obviously gonna be sending it back. Not giving a good review on it, that's for sure. But curiosity killed the cat, so I kind of want to know what's inside here. We can get the cover off. It's a screw. So we might be good. I guess while we have this open, we can take a look at it inside. Guess an unboxing and plus a... So I don't know where the screw came from. That's what was rattling around in there. So we're gonna have to find out where that went. So I guess an unboxing video and a disassemble. So let's go to the side camera here. Let's take a look. So you can pry this apart. So that's where that screw came from right there. Either they forgot to screw it in or what. So that's the inside of it. That would be our sensor right there, or not right here, on this side. So manufactured in 2018. IMX-V1 1.1. Manufacture date of 12/10/2018. So it's got like some type of processing chip there, if I can see it. So there's a battery right here. It's a nice little beefy little chip right there. I don't know what type of chip that is. It's their own special manufactured chip. Looks like it's engraved with a square. So what they did is they must have engraved that chip and then branded their own name on it. So the soldering job here, this could actually be touched up if you really wanted to. Let's try my microscope camera. Alright, so if you look here, maybe I have to raise the scope up a little bit. You can see a soldering job, not the greatest. I guess barely soldered on there, but I'm not knocking it, you know, for the price. So we'll see if it performs. If it performs and it's got the same sensor, who cares? So what I'm going to do is screw that screw back in there now. See whether these get magnetized here. Yep. There we go. So somebody forgot to screw a screw in from the manufacturer. Alright, so we put this back together. And what's my concern on this? This is sitting kind of like at an angle, and it's not sitting flush down on there. Wonder why that is. I don't know if you guys can see that. So that would kind of make the camera angled like that. That would, the sensor, that wouldn't be good. So I'm seeing a couple things I don't like about this already. Screw falling out, and this right here. See, this is supposed to be flat all the way down. So I'm probably gonna have to adhesive that after I see if it works, because it looks like it's on adhesive already. Just needs to be pressed down back into place. You know, that's sitting down flat now. That would be an issue, like if you purchased this and you came across this and you couldn't wonder why this, you know, the picture was kind of like sideways and not focused on one side. That would be your issue right there. Alright, so we got that together. So make sure these are all screwed in. Nope. That one needs to be screwed in. So we can put this back together now. After finding a loose screw in it. Then we'll take a close look at that sensor. What the heck is going on here? Alright. Yeah, and I did a lot of other reviews, or what, not reviews, but I went over a lot of reviews on a lot of other cameras. The ones that sell for like $100, and a lot of people saying they're, you know, they're not working or something. Or have issues, worked for a couple days. Kind of went with this one because it had the Sony sensor. The other ones have the Panasonic sensor, so the other one's the Panasonic sensor. Kind of like it's a little darker, if I don't know how to explain it. You would have to see it on some videos, but going over the other cameras, the other ones, it's kind of like more of a dark lighting. So let's take a look at the sensor. And see, so like with that rubber grommet there, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me put the microscope on. So you got the rubber grommet that's out of place, so I can take that off adhesive and adjust that rubber grommet a little bit better. That's the sensor. That's supposed to be the Sony sensor, 16 megapixel. Looks like a good sensor. You know, it's surprising they do have a piece of glass here too. And I didn't know that in the, while purchasing it. I was thinking like, do they even have a piece of glass there? And they do. And if we come over here and we look at this, you can see that the threads are kind of nicked. Oh wow. So did this person purposely send me a used one or a damaged one, thinking they're gonna get away with it or something? But yeah, that thread's gonna have to be a, let's see, see that thread is damaged there. So there's no way even screwing something on there. So that's gonna have to get fixed. So is this one, which I'm not even gonna mess with it, but this one too, with the file. So I guess if you're expecting to buy this, it ain't the really good quality built, you know, obviously. I don't know if this one came in used, or obviously these threads are kind of stripped here, if you could see that. So my thoughts on it, not so good, you know, because, you know, screw missing out of it. I mean, quality control is really bad. I mean, if it's got the Sony sensor in it, got decent clickable buttons, got your little SD card slot, but yeah, I mean, for having a screw coming out or something like that, and I don't know, that board not being, you know, pressed on there right all the way, you probably would want to super glue that in adhesive, you know, or something right around the sides of it just to hold it in place. That's what I'll probably do if this ends up working. Could ask them to send out another one that's not stripped threads like that. It's just poor manufacturing. Or like I said, this was previously used, so. I'll try it out, see if it works. Hopefully it works. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated. Do a little different. You can see my microscope camera that I have up there right now, which is okay, but it doesn't give you a quality of a lot of other ones do. I mean, it has worked. So we'll see the little bit difference upgrade, and we'll see how the quality is on this one, and see if it's a, you know, the real deal of the sensor, of the Sony sensor. So I hope you guys liked the video of unboxing this microscope camera. If you guys get a chance, give this video a thumbs up, and also if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching.